After completing the 6th group, now we have ourselves a complete semicircle. Everything's symmetrical all the way around. If you look at the top, there's a star on it. So now we're going to move to completing our 7th group. So I guess you could just pick a side, doesn't really matter. I'm going to pick this side because I don't like this little flap sticking out here, and I'm going to try to get rid of that by fixing it. So we'll start off with what we did before. Pick 2 points, and I'm going to, let's see here. What I'm going to do, since now things get trickier, is you can see right here, between one group and another group, there are 2 extra tabs, this one and this one. I'm going to use this one and this one to create our 2 pyramids that are going to fold down like that. So there's going to be a pyramid here and a pyramid on this one, and then they're going to be connected in the center, so they'll be able to fold down and pop open like that. So for this one point, the first point, I connected 2 other pieces on it to create one pyramid, and I still have this other flap over here that I didn't do anything with, but I'm going to take this flap and connect it with this one to form the second pyramid like that. So 2 pieces on the first point, take the second point and then connect it to the rest of it, and then you can add a 3rd piece back here to finish off the pyramid, and that will give you your first 2 points of the 7th group. Alright, now we have the 2 pieces completed, the 2 pyramids, and now we're just going to add around the sides over here to finish off the rest of the 7th group. Got the 7th group completed right here, so we can pop this one in as well. And now we can move towards, I guess, combining some of these groups. So this one right here, this is one group, here's another group. We have one flap here and another flap over there. And what we want to do is the same thing we've been doing basically. So we're going to turn this one, is going to be one pyramid, this is going to be a second pyramid. They're both going to fold down like that. And so I'm going to add 2 pieces, 2 units onto this thing to make a pyramid, and then take this piece and hook it up onto that one to form two pyramids of our 8th group. So here's that first pyramid that I made, and I joined it up with the second one right there. So this one's like half a pyramid because it's got that spot missing in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this piece, fill up that gap in there, and then I'm actually going to take this piece right here, and these are going to be two new points. So it's actually this flap right here from a different group, from this group over here. This piece is actually going to be a 3rd point for our 8th group that's going to be down here. So after I take this piece, fill this in, I'm going to take this piece and then connect it to the rest of that group. Now here is our 8th group. We have 1, 2, 3 points for it, and these 3 points originated from 3 different groups. It came from this group over here, this group up here, and then it also came, the 3rd point came from this group all the way over here. So that's how these 3 pyramids were created, from 3 different groups. And now we're just going to add on and fill in the last 2 pyramids down here for our 8th group. Now we got our 8th group completed over here, and I hope by now you should have been able to see a pattern so far on how to put these things together. And if you do, which hopefully you do, then you should be able to complete the rest by yourself. But if not, let's go for it. I'll pop that back in and proceed. So basically now we just have a bunch of loose ends around here that we need to connect together. So just keep doing the same thing you've been doing. So instead of using like each one of these little floppy thingies, from a different group. So here's one group, here's another group, and here's another group all the way over here. So we got one up top, one over here, and one on the side. These 3 points are going to become 3 points of our next group. So basically do the same thing that you did with the previous group. Turn this thing into a pyramid and then just connect the other things up with it. Now we've completed that, I think it was the 8th group, was it? Right over here. And so we can pop that in. And try to not let everything else break apart. But yeah, so that's the 8th piece. Now, based off of everything that's left, you should be able, there's only one more group left, I believe. You should be able to just connect everything on your own, using the same things that we have been doing. And just hope this thing doesn't pop open. So this is going to be, if we work right over here, 1, 2, 3, these are going to be 3 points to the 9th group. And everything else should just fall into place just by connecting everything up until now. So here are the 3 points that we just made, and all we have to do is just fill in the last 2 and be able to fold it down like that. Alright, so we just got another piece completed. Another group. I think that was the 9th group, so I guess maybe there's more than 9 groups or something.